Excuse me if I'm a little bit out of practice. I think it's been, gosh, over a week.
There was a period where I was really
Excuse me, sir.
really down.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So it's been. Let's see if we can get this straightened out here. What a start to stream, huh? Um, well, I'm glad no one's here right now. It's been a quite a busy week. Finishing up some school stuff. I made a whole redesign of my course that I made. So I have a course on technical documentation. And I thought to myself, this could be better. So a lot of content creation, but a lot of lectures. So I did a lot of lectures all over. I'll go ahead and release that course, but it's for school, just chugging along with school, but the bulk of the hard stuff is done. Now I get to do some video editing. I prefer doing that. It's a low effort type of thing. And on top of that, just been busy doing video editing. I've been helping my son do it, and then doing this One Punch Man challenge, which has been difficult, to say the least. I'm actually on day 3, even though I only have footage out of day 4, or no, day 2. So I'm on day 3. I haven't finished anything up today, so my muscles are sore. So the challenge that I'm doing is the One Punch Man challenge, because I look like him. And the show is going to be coming out here pretty soon. So I thought, what better way to incorporate it into the channel than do this? We could actually do it live on stream. I thought about that, but I wasn't ready to do that today. So later I'll do my exercise on stream. It's just so hard right now that I don't want to think about it for a whole, I would say like a whole day. Yesterday was the worst day. The DOMs were the worst, so that's delayed onset muscle soreness. My whole back, shoulders, my abs, everything just hurt. But today, not too bad. However, I haven't done any exercise. So after stream, I gotta start the old exercise routine, which I'm not excited about, to be honest. But you know, it gets easier and easier every day. So, man, trying to use this gimbal, it's always challenging. It always wants to fight you. That's what I've noticed. This thing wants to fight. I'll put it on like the auto tracking for now. Poi Golf, welcome on in. Thanks for coming into the stream. How you doing? Aaron, walk faster, please. Like how fast? I can try. I'm always battling with this stuff. Eric, hey, how you doing? We're just getting our nightly walk in. We're going to actually nowhere. We're just hanging out. I was talking about doing the One Punch Man challenge, the One Punch Man workout. That is a workout where you do 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. And I've been doing that for the past 3 days. This is my 4th day of actual exercise. I put out a couple of shorts, and I thought, you know, I don't know if I want to get a short out today, but I do want to document some progress. So here we are in the short. I'm going to go ahead and do that after stream. I'll tell you, man, I'm sore because I'm not exactly like a super fit guy. I'm getting fit. So that's what I've been up to. But all day today, I've been working on school stuff. I'm getting my master's degree, and the master's degree is it's time consuming, right? So I have other stuff going on other than YouTube. But it's been fun. It's been fun. How are y'all doing over there in your neck of the woods? I'm here, the time is 7:47, and we're just in downtown. So we're gonna go for a little stroll, see a few sights, do our usual thing. I would do a lot of walk and talk things, but what happened actually was this mic, it has what's called a receiver, and I went to an event, went to a fair, washed my pants, broke the receiver, had to buy a new one. So I've been MIA for a while. So for those of you that are wondering, like, hey, where the heck are the live streams? Well, that's what happened. Sorry. So, okay, we can always go walk through the mall. I was thinking about doing that. I wanted to go to the fair here, but the fair I think is closed. I also don't want to go through that way this late at night. It's a little bit rough in this city. So 10 kilometers. I was talking about the 10-kilometer run that I have to do. The 10-kilometer run is 6.2 miles. And it has jacked my knee up. I'm not even gonna lie. So it's like, how do you do something like that and not ruin your whole body? Well, I'm thinking about doing the elliptical. I think they call it a cross trainer overseas. And so I'm gonna be doing the elliptical today for 6.2 miles because I just can't run. It's been messing up my left knee ever since jumping rope. That knee has just not been the same. For those of you coming in, welcome. How'd you find the channel? If you feel comfortable sharing, we have been doing a lot of exercise recently. I went to the Idaho State Fair, and after just pretty much gorging myself on healthy food, unhealthy food, it's like, yo, I need a reset, right? So I figured, why not now? Now's a good time to do it. All right, I want to pass here, but we got a bunch of people like coming from school, I think, and I don't want to go with them. Ducky says, when my knee hurts, I use the sitting bike or the sitting bike. Yeah, like I know what you're talking about because we have them too. The cycle bike, right? So you can go do that. I was thinking about that too. Like, I just sit down so much. I really want to try the elliptical. Maybe I'll give that a go too. I don't know how that equates to like running though. But yeah, my knee is just like, I guess it's just part of becoming old, I guess. The old knee pain. I was like, damn, is this just how it is these days? Like, does my knee just hurt all the time? But it helps a lot. Okay, I'm gonna have to research that because like I need to keep on going, right? But the challenge is supposed to be 6.2 miles. But going into it is like, damn, I need some rest days because if I don't, I think I'm gonna like just grind my knee into dust. But doing stuff like this, it doesn't hurt, and then it gets better. It gets better after time. So it's like maybe this is just the way that the knees act these days. So appreciate the tip. Appreciate it. I'm trying to figure out which way to go. There's a little community garden here that we're gonna go to because they have some fruit and vegetables on the outside, and sometimes I like to pick them. They'll have like tomatoes sometimes. And if there's big fat green tomatoes, take those home and fry them up. So good. So good. I will say, after starting this workout routine, I've been doing a lot, mostly cardio, some mobility. But this workout routine, I wouldn't say it's exactly strength building, right? So you're doing a lot of calisthenics, but it hurts just because I haven't done strength training like this so consistently in, gosh, I don't know. It's got to be at least 12 years, 12, 13 years. So I'm telling you, as someone who's in their 30s now, it's not the same. It hurts a lot. Things take longer to get better, and you have to really be on top of your nutrition. Sorry about the noise here, if it is noisy. We're right by the train tracks, so there's a train station that goes through here. Can't be helped. Okay. You know, I haven't even ever since I got back from my trip, I haven't walked a bunch because, well, I've just been exercising, staying busy. Haven't left. Ducky says, I went from 315 to 160. Sheesh. Just live life is lifing, and now back up to 260. I need to get back and put some work in. I'm getting over a broken foot. Oh, brother. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hey, it looks like you've kept off a lot of, at least, some of the weight there, right? That's still 55 pounds off. Dang. With a broken foot. Do you have any suggestions for when you have a foot issue or a leg issue? Like for me, right? Selfishly, my knee doesn't work as well as it used to. So I'm like, okay, how can I get some more cardio and stuff? I thought about doing VR boxing. That might work. But for someone like you that the foot's totally out of commission, do you just rest? Oh, let's see. All right, so over here, that is where the community garden is. We'll see if we can find some community fruit. I want to go to a coffee shop, but it is 8 o'clock. It is 8 o'clock, and I do not need any more caffeine. I actually stayed up last night, and what did I do last night? Oh yeah, I edited video with my son. He wants to get into video editing, so we've been doing it together. He's been learning a lot more, learning about cameras and stuff, and so it's cool to learn together with him because I'm not like that far ahead of him, right? So it's always a fun activity to keep you stimulated. For school, I'm actually doing instructional design, so it's actually kind of tied. You don't have to do video editing, but boy, does it help if you can do instructional design and also edit the content that needs to go on there. Yeah, it's been a pretty good time. Tell you what, you do a lot of TP stretch, physical. What does TP stand for? I can't remember. Every time I hear that though, like TP, all I think of is cornholio. So my apologies. Stretch a lot. It's going to hurt, but it helps. I need to stretch more. I need to stretch. I was doing tons of stretch. Physical therapy. Not toilet paper. I'm an idiot. Physical therapy stretching. Got it. Cool. Well, I'm sure. I mean, it just takes time, right? Honestly, the hardest thing for me is the diet, and I've actually gotten a lot better. I've been able to control that. I think if you can control that, it's easier to make progress, but that's not the fun part. The fun part is doing the exercise, getting better. Whoa, sorry about that. This thing is freaking out. I don't know, this gimbal is hard to use for me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I kind of have regrets about it. So, is it sugar? What is sugar? Do I like sugar? I love sugar. I love fat. If you take an apple cider pill, that helps with the sugar cravings. Oh no, I just a fat ass. I just love everything. Like, I wouldn't say sugar, I would say carbs. I prefer carbs. So, I can't get enough of carbs. Let me see. So this is a community garden. It's kind of hard to see, but it's right here. And let me see if I can find something to eat. Probably not. It's getting kind of cold out here, man. It's, hey Jeff, VR, welcome back. Welcome back. They have some squash here, but they're just babies. Some squash blossoms. Oh man, if you've never had squash blossoms, they're so good. Have them in tacos and stuff. Sorry, let me go ahead and reset this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Sometimes the gimbal wants to do its own thing. I don't see anything. We might just go through to the mall. Right next to us is a mall. The Gateway Mall is what it's called. And it's just a little walk-through mall. Nothing special. But I like it. I mean, I came from a very rural area where, not rural, suburban area, where it wasn't like common to have a lot of cool things like that. So now I might just take it for granted. No tomatoes here, man. Just a tomato plant. And I just touched all the tomato plant. I hope it doesn't mess up my hand. Sorry, I haven't been into your stream. No big deal, man. I haven't been streaming. So gosh, I think it's been over a week since I last streamed. Maybe it was a Sunday. Oh, so maybe it's just been under a week. So no big deal. The thing is like I have just been so tired. We got some berries here. I don't know, man. I wish there was some stuff for me to pick, but everyone's been picking all the good stuff, which is fine because it's a community garden. Nope. Nothing here to eat. What a bummer. Oh well, I'll come back again sometime. It's here for everyone. I have been streaming, but just like for the past week, I haven't been streaming. I've been doing a couple shorts. I edited a video about the fair, and now we're just hanging out. So the apple cider vinegar helped you with carbs and is cutting it slowly. Then I had a cheat day. Yeah, so I get the cheat days and stuff. I haven't had too many. I still eat a lot, but I don't know. Over time, I've just not been able to eat as much. It's kind of weird. Like I used to have a huge appetite, and I still have an appetite, but I don't have enough to like. I have to worry about like my macros. I have to worry about how much protein I'm getting in. I guess that's the difference though. It's like now I care about my macros, like care about how many carbs are going in the mouth, but not like to the point where I'm measuring them anymore. So a lot of Greek yogurt. We got some chicken. What else do we got? What do I got at the house right now? Tons of protein powder. And I started using Slim Fast because I want to cut weight because I'm doing this challenge, right? So it's been helping. Other than that, maybe some chips and salsa, but it's homemade salsa, you know, so it's all fresh vegetables, no preservatives. Not too much, really. So, you want to know? Yeah, of course I want to know a fact. As long as it's not sus, as the kids say. No sus facts. Here, I'm going to put you guys down for a minute. Give me just a second here. All right. There we go. I'll show you kind of where we're at, dude. Okay. I got to adjust this camera because it's like, it's not sitting right on the gimbal, so it needs to be kind of pushed down a bit. There we go. Okay, so this way, go here. That's where the rest of the mall is. You can just kind of walk in there. And over here, you just kind of walk in. It's nice because over in this part, there's apartments and there's a coffee shop way over here, but it just kind of like blends in seamlessly. And then all the way past there is the street. So high protein, low carb, that's what I'm doing? Hell yeah. Jeff, you can't get fat? You know, why you gotta flex on us? That would be a dream. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a walk. There's a bunch of different places in here. One of the coolest things actually that is here is they got a hot pot. Man, I love me some hot pot, but I can't go. If I go to a hot pot, I will be too full. I will be way too full. So, they have a little founder splash pad that you know, it's just open to the public. It's really cool. Right over here. And they have an actual street also that kind of just walks on through. It's pretty cool. There we go. Let me see. That might have helped. So there's a street that cars drive through. However, that changed when there was a new mall called City Creek Mall came out. I think they actually closed at 8 though. This one doesn't, but it's kind of weird because there's not a lot of actual like mall businesses here. It's all companies that come in or co-working. It's kind of weird. There's a hotel here, all that. Sam, welcome. Welcome on in. How you doing? Long time no see. Since last stream. I'll tell you what, that Idaho trip exhausted me. That thing was so tiring. But we did. I'm kind of missing the honey huckleberry butter. I'm glad you told us to go to the barn and get some bread. It was so good. It was delicious. Did you get to go to the fair? Such a groupie. For those of you who don't know, Sam, can I tell them about you? If that's all right. It's 10 p.m. here in Jersey. Sorry, that's not how you guys say Jersey. Jersey. Where are you from? I'm from Idaho, but right now this is Salt Lake City, Utah. So just like 2 time zones behind you. Is it 2 time zones behind you? Yes, because it's 10 there. So it's 8 here. So yeah, I've been here. Yeah, I actually know Sam in real life. I knew her when I was just a wee boy getting my bachelor's degree. I'd come into the coffee shop there and do homework a lot, and then also take my son there. And ironically, I think I was telling Sam, like now I'm kind of like doing the exact same thing just as an old mate. So finishing up the master's degree and going and getting my stuff and skilling up there. Doing video editing or editing my class, my notes, all those sorts of things. Boring stuff. Jeff says, by the way, most of the channels I watch go live at the same time, so it's difficult to go to your stream. No big deal, man. I wonder what time that is live. We probably just look at all the different live times and go. Today, I just was like, yo, let's just go live. Let's do something. I don't want to make it short because I stayed up way too late doing it. My son and I did it late and was like, I still want to get some content out. Let's just go do a stream. You know, I'm not very strict about it right now while I get the rest of my schoolwork done. Sam, you didn't go to the fair. Sam says, I didn't go to the fair, kind of on purpose. Damn, girl, you trying to avoid some people? Or you just not about that fair life? I'm sad for you, bro. Sorry. That might be disrespectful. Let's see. I want to go into the store and go buy something, but last time we did that, we lost service. So maybe not. I want to eat, but I'm not even hungry. I just want to eat. Maybe I'm a liar there, Ducky. Maybe I do get cravings. Maybe I do have an appetite. See ya. See ya, Jeff. Thanks for coming in. All right. All righty. Well, I wonder how many steps I'm going to get this time. Usually when we go live for about an hour, go walk, go check things out, and get some steps. I'm wondering if I include these steps as part of the workout routine or not. I mean, it's not really like exercise, right? Like running. Get a snack. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of getting a snack over by Pioneer Park. I don't even have to explain it to you. You know where Pioneer Park is. There's a park here, but on the other side, there's a bunch of shops. Then they're all outside. There's a place that does pommes frites and stuff. Oh, did we lose people? You all here still? I think, oh no, stream looks like it's kind of being iffy right now. Let me know. Let's see here. Ooh. I hate it when stream does that. Coming back. Steps always count, Ducky says. Yeah, I think so. Let me know if we're still connected or if we lost stream. Sometimes the mobile just shits the bed. Raptor Sean, hey there. After a long time, yeah, I was telling everyone here. Sorry, my view count looks weird right now, so I don't know how many people are actually in chat. So I'm like, oh, do I restream? Samantha says, have you been to that tiny little German place by Pioneer Park? Define tiny. Are you talking about the one that's like by the mall, like the Siegfried's Deli? Is that what you're talking about? If so, yes, it's delicious. If not, nope. I haven't been. You should tell me about it. Oh, Raptor Sean, what have you been up to, man? What have you been up to? I'm thinking, hey, sorry, how many steps? We got
6,619 steps today.
6,619 steps today. Not too bad. Not too bad. Actually, that is bad. I still got to do 6 whole miles, dude. 6 miles after this. That's all right. I'll take it. It's worth it. I got my backpack here. You know, I'm ready. I want a snack, but actually, probably, you know, Sam, you're probably right. I probably do need a snack if I haven't ran my 6 miles, and I have to run them. So let's go get a snack, if we can, because it's already 8:06. There's this gas station that sells Chinese food. Maybe go get that. That always sounds interesting. It's so random, but all right. Have you ever been to the? No, I just read that. Cool. What's today? What is today? Tuesday, Thursday? Thursday, right? God damn. Sorry, excuse my language. It is late. Yeah. It's late in the week. There's never enough time. I'm always worried that like with my school stuff, like I'm not turning stuff in fast enough. So I've kind of like had to stretch this thing out. I'm like, dude, let's go ahead and turn this in before like your mentor and your instructor get pissed off at you. So that's how I feel. I hear a lot of people say like the week is dragging. I'm like, dude, the week goes by so fast for me. Like for the last 2 days, I think it's only been 2 days. All I've been doing is recording lectures for my course on technical documentation. Just recording lectures, talking to a camera for maybe 4 hours 4 to 5 hours a day by myself, you know, at my desk. And it's been driving me crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It's been crazy talk. Ducky says Thursday, thank you very much. Raptor Sean says everything's fine. I miss your variety. I miss your variety of streams, VR workout 80s, etc. Yeah. I'm thinking about getting him back. The only thing was is like I had to focus on school. I have to focus on school, so I've been having to compromise, right? So I did that. I don't know if you saw. I did a fair video. That one took me a while, but they're getting faster. I'm able to produce stuff faster and faster and faster. But I just have to wrap up the school stuff. I did the hardest thing already. The hardest things. Now I just need to edit video, which honestly is easy now. I can edit videos. Turn in a few projects. Say I'm done and just have to put out some resumes and get back to making content. I've been thinking about maybe I should take the content more seriously for the channel, but should I be looking at like content jobs? I don't know if I'm at that level yet, but what do y'all think? Arc Big says it's Friday in India. Oh, you're from the future. Well, we'll go on in. From India, really appreciate you coming by. Dang, it must be early then. What part of India are you from? If you don't mind sharing. If you do, no big deal, right? Only if you want to. Samantha says, do it. Do apply for content jobs. I've been looking at, there are like crossovers, Sam, of like content jobs that are also instructional designers. One was in Corpus Christi, Texas. I'm like, dang, I could go there. I could live there. Yeah, for sure. Raptor Sean, yeah, in India we got Friday now. Sheesh. Oh man. Yeah. Don't tell me that. It's gonna give me a heart attack. It's always like, I mean, I'm already thinking about it. I have this really mundane task. So I recorded all my lectures, but then I have to like trim them out, right? I have to trim all the ums and ahs and like mess ups. Honestly, that won't take very long. Because it's nothing like creating like the videos that I make here. It's just like trim. I'm like, oh, that's gonna take me forever. Then I resubmit that to Udemy. Udemy is a learning platform. They approve it, then I have to get it reapproved through my school. It's a whole ordeal. Texas would be so fun. Yeah, especially the beach. I don't know if I love Texas. I'm just tired of being landlocked. So I've lived in Idaho and Utah all my life. I'm like, it's time for a change. Like go over to the East Coast or go to a beach. But for some reason, I don't know. I think it's just because the culture is too similar. I don't want to stay on the West Coast. So, Sam, what's new with you? What's new with you? What have you been up to? What are you doing? All right. Very quiet night. I mean, honestly, there are always like quiet nights here in Salt Lake City. It's not that big. It's like, I think Salt Lake proper, meaning the downtown Salt Lake area, is only 250,000 people. And then the metro area, which is freaking huge, is over 2 million people. But that is like, it covers a gigantic area. But I'm saying, like, you think there'd be like more going on at night? No. There's not a ton of people on the streets. There are people on the streets. Streetwalkers. Sorry. Like me. But not too many. Hey, Maliak. I don't know what that says, but you're welcome to be on in here. Thanks for coming by. Go to Lake Powell. Oh, you're going to Lake Powell in a week, but that's it? Heck yes, I know. I think you told me you have very, very fond memories of Lake Powell. Am I correct? Dude, I can barely talk. Am I correct in that assumption? I talk like a robot. Sorry, these are all the verbal stems that I've learned about. Where should we go? Where should we go? Here, Sam, I'll show you where we're at. Sam knows Salt Lake. Okay, so right in front of us is a Mexican restaurant called Chili Teppan. And then we got some stuff over there. Sorry about the lens flares. They're greasy. Such a good memory. Yeah, we're in love. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Amen. How's everyone been out there? What are you all up to today? This this Thursday night slash Friday day. Whew. Dude, I have no idea. I cannot speak Arabic, or I hope that's what it is. That language, I only speak English. So I can't really respond to anything in the chat other than English. Oh man. I was thinking about going to the grocery store and buying me a treat, although I have plenty of treats, but it is not what I want. There's like no in between. There's no in between. There's either like, I would like something very nice and healthy, or I would like to wreck my entire insides by eating toxic sludge. No in between. That's all I want. Yo, what's up, UFB Prince? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. How you doing? We're just taking a stroll through Salt Lake City tonight. Oh, Salt Lake City, Utah. We're in Salt Lake City, Utah. UFB. Where are we going? Where are we going? I am concerned. We're going through a alley, but it's well lit. It's not too bad. Not too bad. We are doing our walking. We've been streaming for about a half hour. We got about a half hour left here. So I think that if we make our way, I'm trying to think, is there any place that I can get something that I don't have to like go in the store and like lose signal? If I can find a place, I'm thinking about it. Oh, your name is Prince. Okay, thanks, Prince. I will be sure to refer to you by your name, Prince. If we can make our way to the store, I think we should be fine. But what store? My brain, dude. My brain is so toast at the end of the night. That's why I typically don't do these late night streams, because one, walking around at night, kind of suspect. Two, the brain barely works. I mean, the brain barely works at all, but now, yes. You're Indian, so you don't know English? Huh, it seems like you're doing pretty well. But I understand, right? It's not your first language, I assume. Yeah, welcome on in. Welcome on in. We got a lot of people here coming in, visiting. Raptor Sean and Prince, and we had someone else here, right? I can't remember. Sorry if I'm leaving you out. Whew. I always find it hard to like balance talking and walking. So if it sounds like I'm out of breath, you are correct. But also, I don't know how to breathe and talk. All right. You know what? I decided we're going to Pioneer Park. Looking at the stream time, we definitely have time to go there and make our way back. They have some food options outside, so I don't have to go inside. We won't lose service. We can grab something, and then I can get to my workout, my hell workout after this at like 9 o'clock. Ooh. I'm gonna get so jacked, bro. I was wondering about that actually, because I'm 37. I don't know if I told you guys, like every single stream, but the context there is that like when I do these like exercise challenges and stuff, you see a lot of people online. They're like, when I look at YouTube, right, and I see people that are like into the health stuff, they seem to be either like really young, or they were in fit for all their lives, or they're on the gear, if you know what I mean. And I'm over here like, hey, I'm just starting over again, like after not exercising for like over a decade. so it's like, I don't think I'm gonna have the same results, right? Because when we're older, it doesn't exactly work the same. Gosh, I think I've been exercising for like a year now. Not like seriously for maybe 3 or 4 months. So you understand a little English. Awesome. Well, you'll fit right in here. Sounds like you're doing great. Okay. So I want to go across the street here. My biggest concern is that we run into some trouble. I don't think we will, but sometimes over here you can run into trouble. So right there, we're gonna go that way. There's a park there. I don't know, we'll see. This whole area that I live in has been kind of like pretty crazy the last few months. Prince says I'm a content gamer. My subscriber bar is 1.9 subscribe. So like subscribers? Like, are you saying you have 1.9 subscribers? If so, you're doing pretty good. Pretty good. My son is actually getting more into that stuff, like making content for gaming, right? I've helped him do some shorts. He did a YouTube short and stuff, but he's been helping me with filming and stuff and learning on his own. So it's all cool. It's all good. We did a few shorts, and he got to teach me kind of like that video game editing style, which is so different than what I do. I kind of incorporated it into my last one. Sam says she avoids that park, especially when the sun goes down. I'm a baby about it. Nah, I think it's different, right? Like, I think you're right to avoid it. Like this whole area, like after going here, is kind of sketchy. But I figured let's just give it a shot. You know, let's just take a look. I'll be all right. So, yeah, of course, Prince. I will be your YouTube Fran. I will be your Salt Lake City dude. So, just waiting for that light. There we go. Let's see here. You know, I've gotten so used to streaming that sometimes I think, Sam, like, just hearing someone else say that's been in this area, I'm like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't be going over here. Just kind of like, I'll go anywhere now. I have a camera, and I'm not scared of anything. But like, it's a different kind of scare, I guess, right? I don't want to be getting fucked up. So, anyway, you are Russian? No, I'm American. I'm American. So, half American, half Mexican. Believe it or not. I know the face doesn't give it, like I have to grow a beard for it to look Mexican, but no. USA. So, okay. Let's keep our eyes peeled here, huh, folks? It's just another block, another Salt Lake City block, which is a gigantic block, and we'll be over there. They have, this new Thai place too that has Thai desserts. Maybe I'll get some of those if they're open. But really, I don't want any of that. I want a fry. I want savory food. I want some French fries. So, I am an Idaho boy after all. I've been, gosh, how long has it been since I've been over here? Over a week, over 2 weeks, which is crazy. All right. We're by the Rose Cafe, which is a cafe that I haven't been to. I've been wanting to go to for years. I've just been putting it off because, I don't know, like I've been trying to postpone that, save the money, and then get the gerb. I'm ready to get a gerb. Get the heck on out of here. But it's been very difficult. Very, very difficult. I think the job market has been great. Now, granted, I have barely been looking. I have not been looking. It's about time for me to get a gerb. Can you show me with Donald? Like, of course not. Principal, what kind of question is that? No, I can't show you that. I don't even. I mean, how? Also, side note, I think y'all don't realize, like, if you're not from America, sometimes I think y'all don't realize like how massive America actually is. This is huge. So there's like so much space in between. Yeah, let's see here. I think we're getting close. Yes, sir. I'm your best friend. Dang, bro. Well, all right. All right. Thanks for coming to the stream. Burns and Wilcox. We got Street Taco. Here's the park, the rough and tough park that Sam was talking about. Look at how well lit it is these days, though, Sam. See that? If you're still here. It's so different than before. They have like soccer fields on there and stuff. Looks good. Of course not, Prince. I can't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing that over the internet. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy. Why you ask that? Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, we got it's called the Wanyan Cafe. I don't know if they're still open, but they serve like ice creams and stuff. And just down here we have the Italian deli, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it is. See if things are open. It looks like things are open. People are ordering stuff. So, yeah, like not like in the Gen Z, Gen Alpha, Skibbity Riz way either. It is actually lit. Actually super lit. Here, I'll show you again. See, the whole area is just like so bright. Maybe we'll have to go over there. Used to be very crime ridden over there, and there's a lot of shootings and stuff. So a lot of deaths. But now, maybe not. Hopefully not. You know. I think if we go get some fries, we go over there. We go hang out in the well-lit area. It might be a better idea. So that's. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm glad that they have actually done something to kind of like address that. It looks though that it's only like the soccer field area though. It's not the entire area, just where you can play soccer. Indiana is a morning here. It's morning. It is 8:30 here. 8:30 at night. Let me see if these guys are still open. Don't think so, no. Man. There's a place here that sells fries, but they're no longer open. So we have our choice of Thai food, which is great, but I'm not gonna do that because they give you like gigantic portions. And I don't have no self-control, so I just eat the whole thing. Or the ice cream, which also I'm not feeling like. I would like some carbs. Looks like they're closing up too. I guess we're just late. Shoot. Smells so good. Want to eat. Oh well, I'll start heading back. And I'll go find something. I'll go make something at home. I gotta be my own mom. We've got food at home. Bullshit. Bullshit. Can you meet in America? Can you meet me, America girl, please? It don't work like that. And even if I did, I don't know if they would be nice. That's not how it works. You gotta do that on your own, you know? Like, heck, I can't find myself an American girl or an Indian girl. Well, I'll leave that story. That's a personal story. Oh yeah, I can't do it. If I can't find myself one, I don't think I can find you one, brother. I don't think I can do it. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Sam, I think it's a lot safer than it used to be. It ain't too bad. It ain't too bad at all. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing though, Prince. I think you are making an assumption, right? We have a lot of people here. They're all diverse, but I totally get what you're saying. But like, you know, there's a lot of beautiful people from everywhere. So, not trying to be all woo-woo woke, but I feel the same way about India. But then I'm like, oh yeah, there's a whole range of people there. I used to work with a ton of Indian coworkers back in the day. So, brother, you have got to work on your online etiquette. You've got to learn how to talk to me a little bit nicer than that. That's just crazy. You have an American girl, Ricky? Oh, that's right. Sam, my girlfriend. How could I forget? That's right. Oh, my goodness. I'm already exhausted. I'm like, do I really have to exercise after this? Do I really want to? Truth is no, but I never want to exercise. That's the thing, is like, oh, someone's listening to some mean music. That's the thing. You always come over here and you hear people screaming and doing weird shit. Like, I came by here one time and two people like really in a huge argument. Oh, there's a dog over there playing with a squeaky toy. I was like, what is that sound? All right, we're gonna go back through the mall and wrap this stream up, and I'll get on to my next freaking One Punch Man challenge. So, I said this at the beginning of the stream, I'll say it again. I am doing a 30-day workout challenge, 6.2 miles or 10 kilometers, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's brutal, but it's not like easy, especially since you have to do it every day. So, oh, we got a message held for review. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh. I don't know why Sam, that's crazy. It said that I need to review your message. How does SLC feel after yesterday? Huh, I wonder if they got like that. I wonder if they, Sam, I wonder if they, dang. It's either like really ridiculous or super smart. But after yesterday, I was waiting for this question all stream so far. It's a little bit wild. So hold on, let me go ahead and get in here. So the thing is I have avoided leaving the house or leaving my block just because it's just been so like yuck, you know. You don't understand what I'm saying? No problem. It's not a big deal. Nothing important. Sam, so what I was gonna say was, so for those of you who don't know, there was a Kirk, what was his name? Charlie Kirk? I hope it doesn't get me messed up on this thing, but like, he actually was pew-pewed, if you know what I mean. And it's been really big news out everywhere. But I haven't heard anyone say anything about it, which is the most interesting thing. But I haven't talked to a lot of people either, other than my son. But it's kind of weird, Sam. Like, I have been very in my niche, not in my niche, but in my area, not going out, not doing much. So I haven't heard a lot about it. It's just been, I haven't heard anything about it in public, other than with my son. So this is business as usual. Business as usual. Which is kind of crazy. The weird thing is though, Sam, like just like a couple months ago, there was like a rally or something here at Liberty Park, and someone got gunned down, right? Someone got pew-pewed. And in both of those instances, my son knew some coworkers that went to the Liberty Park one, of his coworkers, and his family went to the other one. So he knows people on both sides that went to these rallies that had people that were pew-pewed. That is fucking nuts, you know? Yeah. But that is what gets me, is like, damn, it's like crazy out here. So I told him, like, so what have we learned? It's like, don't go to these events, like, ever. Like, unless you're willing to literally, like, have it be your last event, which is kind of crazy. Even going to the Idaho State Fair, I kind of felt like that. I mean, it's a little bit different, but it's not, it's a different type of event, right? It's not politically charged, so I get that. Yeah, I think it's just, you see, I'm like almost speechless about it, because it's like, I don't know even what to say about it. Yeah. Brother, Prince, I'm gonna have to time you out. You ask again, I'm gonna have to put you in timeout, sir. I'm sorry, but there's a warning at least. But you can't be talking like that. It's a stream. I don't know. I would say, Sam, that I just think things are business as usual. I haven't heard anything or nothing. I wonder if it has more of an impact on like the outside of Salt Lake City, just because I think the inside of Salt Lake City is a lot more liberal. So it's like, you're not going to hear as much about it. You know what I mean? So Where like I know outside, like I've had people contact me, like, yo, that was crazy. What's going on there? I'm like, I don't know, you know. So people from back home, and then also people from on the outside. I've been watching the news and stuff. It's interesting. It almost doesn't feel real, but at the same time, it feels like it happens all the time, even here. So, yo, when will what go live? Sam says, I know here it's a very big conversation, but I was wondering the city would be different. I think it is, honestly. I think it is. I'm sure it's a big conversation. I just think where there's like a homogenous group of people, it's safer to talk about that stuff, where in Salt Lake is not so much, it's more a mix, right? And even so, if you're on the other side leaning, right, where it's not as conservative, you don't want to be saying like, well, good, right? Good, I'm excited. Like you don't want to be saying that either. That will get you canceled, and for good reason. So, yeah, I don't know. Sam, have you been to Mr. Shabu? It is oh so delicious. I would love to go. There's actually, you know, I think I'm going to stop at the marketplace here and grab something like a little snack, and then head on out. But we're not there yet. So what are they saying back home then about the? What are they saying back home about the conversation? Because I sure would like to know how that conversation is going.
You two. Like, did you guys end up?
I don't. I just haven't been. I just don't know. But I would like to know. It's so weird too because I go back home, and like I lived there all my life, right? And yet it still feels like a different culture just because I've been gone for so long. Heck, I haven't lived in Idaho for for over 6 years at this point. Yeah, I mean, a totally different culture. Well, it's not totally different, but it is very different, you know. Oh my gosh. So when I went to the fair, Sam, I think I might have told this story already. But I went there and I was like, oh, dude. They were like, hey, how's your day going? And I was like, oh, it's just so sick, bro. Just being, I guess the word is facetious, you know, tongue in cheek. And she was like, I don't know what that word means. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm an old man trying to be funny to like someone who's even older than me. And they're like, what is this jargon? What is this jargon? Is this millennial speak? I'm like, oh my God. I felt so dumb. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I said it. I'll show it. If you get offended, don't be. I mean, sorry. I said the bad word. But yeah. That one got moderated for good reason. But I'll let that one through. You're just quoting me. Yeah, oldie. It was not sick. It was the opposite. It was sad. Okay, here we go. So what are you doing on YouTube at this hour? You have to work in the morning? I hope not. Goodness. I could be walking, but I'm like, nah, we're just gonna let the escalator. We're just gonna do the escalator do the work. We got too much exercise ahead of us. I'm not looking forward to it. My back and my traps are like super sore. Those are the things that are actually the most sore, which is kind of weird. The backs and trap are sore, and the what else is sore? Abs a little bit. The traps. All those things just from push-ups. It does have me concerned though, like my body's gonna look all weird, you know, if I don't incorporate some new exercises. You do what? You do? I can't remember. I lost my train of thought. Oh, you have work in the morning. Oh, don't. Take a look around. You want me to show you a look around real quick? No problem. No problem. Here we go. Let me go ahead and fix that. There you go. 360 view. America's your dream place. Well, America's a big place. America is specific, right? You know, that's like saying you want to go to India, but you don't say north or south. And what state in India? What part of America would you like to be in? All right. You know what? Samantha says someone set their apartment on fire. Oh Lord. While I was doing an investor walk. While you were doing an investor walk. Perfect time in here. Give us. Here's where your investments have been going, up in flames. Was it like that? Oh, the irony. Let me see. Let me see. You know, I have popcorn at home. I would like popcorn over chips. I would like both. I would like not to choose. I would just like to eat them. I think I could actually. I think I could and still be like under calories. So maybe I'll do that. Literally, it was horrible, Sam says. All right. Well, with that said, I think I'm going to go into this marketplace. I will lose service. So let's go ahead and wrap this up here. Let me go ahead and set this down. If you have any questions, now's the time. We'll chill for just a second. Ugh. Sorry about yanking the old camera there. Oh, let's see. I'm going to take this off. Do you know who Modi is? I don't know who Modi is. Sorry. I'm going to put you down here for a minute. Oh, yeah, look at that shot. So nice. Get to see the old middle-aged belly. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm going to put this in the backpack. Let's see. Bye, Sam. Bye. I'll see you. All right. Well, Prince, thanks for coming to stream. Sam, thank you for coming to stream. Everyone, thanks for coming to stream. Those of you who are lurking. We're going to call it today. We're going to call it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Nothing's... until I get through school, I'm not going to actually plan a lot of content. So I'll let you know maybe in a post, or I'll just see you guys in the next one. Bye.